I hope that you are well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 5 English lesson on correlative conjunction. And before we go on to our lesson, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of English language arts. Grade 5. And we're going to scroll down up until we get to our chapter of correlative conjunctions. All right, so our chapter is correlative conjunction. Our subject is English language arts. Grade 5. And then the lessons that we're going to be focusing on under the chapter of correlative conjunction is to use the correct pair of correlative conjunctions and to fill in the missing correlative conjunction. All right. So correlative conjunctions, right? In our previous lesson, we did coordinating conjunction. And coordinating conjunctions are words like and, but, or, and so, right? Those are coordinating conjunctions, right? And they either join words or join sentences. That is coordinating conjunctions. Now we have correlative conjunctions. And correlative conjunctions are conjunctions, right, that's used in pairs. So it's conjunctions used in pairs, right? That is correlative conjunction. It's used in pairs, right? And they are used to show a relationship between two equal parts of a sentence. For example, such as two nouns or two verb phrases. So some of our correlative conjunctions, right, are words like both or and, not only, but also, neither or nor, either or, and whether or. So that is basically some of the, let's say, some of the most common correlative conjunctions is both or and, not only or but also, neither or nor, either or, as well as whether or. So the correlative conjunction, right? So when we look at the first common correlative conjunction, which is both or and, right? And not only, but also. They are used to connect two things that are each, that is basically true. So they are used to connect two things that are each true. For example, if we look at the sentence like that says both Natalie and I play the piano, right? Which means that it shows that there's a connection, or it connects that both of us, which is Natalie and I, for example, it shows that the sentence is true, right? And it basically shows what we are doing. Another example is Tammy not only directed the show, but also wrote the music. You see, so here we have, it's almost like it's like connecting the two pairs, right? So we say that is we first using both or and, not only but also, which means that if we look at the one that says not only but also, then it's Tammy not only directed the show, but also wrote the music, which means that she did both, right? She directed the show and she wrote the music. So it basically shows, right? It is used to connect two things that are each true, which means that Tammy directed the show, and it also shows that Tammy wrote the music. That is a correlative conjunction. If we look at the correlative conjunction, which is neither nor, and neither nor, right, is to connect two things that are each untrue. I'm sure you probably heard somebody saying neither nor. And an example of the word neither nor, or the two words, or the paired word neither nor, it's like saying neither Ryan nor Emma has been to Canada, meaning not one of them has been to Canada. So it's like saying neither Ryan nor Emma has been to Canada. It's the same as saying both of them haven't been to Canada. So instead of saying both of them haven't been to Canada, we can say neither Ryan nor Emma has been to Canada. Then we also have another example, which is, or another correlative conjunction, which is either or. And either or is used to connect two possibilities or two choices. It's like, it's either I want this or I want that one. It's like a choice, right? It's either this or that. It's either you play with me or you're not my friend. It's either you share with me or, right? So that is the correlative conjunction of either or. Either or, it connects two possibilities or two choices. It's either this or it is that. And an example is either Alyssa will answer the phone or it will go to voicemail. So either Alyssa will answer the phone or it will go to voicemail. And I also made now a few examples of either or. It's either you are nice to me or you're not my friend anymore. It's like things like that. And then the last one, right? The last correlative conjunction says the correlative conjunction whether or. And the correlative conjunction, which is whether or, it is to use to connect two possibilities or choices and to express some uncertainty about which is true, right? So, for example, I'm not sure whether Brian or Sonia borrowed my book, right? So it's like you're uncertain or you're unsure about these two choices, like I'm not sure whether um I'm not sure whether Jane or whether Mary should be in our group, right? So that is how it is. So it connects two possibilities. It can be either this or that, but I'm very unsure, right? And it expresses some uncertainty about which is true. All right, so that is correlative conjunctions, right? And we said correlative conjunctions are conjunctions that's used in pairs. It's used in pairs and it's used to show a relationship between two equal parts of a sentence, either two nouns or two verb phrases, right? And a few of the correlative conjunctions, which we just went over, right, are both or and, not only but also, neither or nor, either or, whether or. right? So that is correlative conjunctions. So now we're going on to A plus students.ca, where we are going to do an activity, right? As well as do a test on correlative conjunctions. And we're going to use correlative conjunctions or correlative pair of, we're going to use the correct pair of correlative conjunctions. All right. So we're going to complete the sentence with the correct correlative conjunction. It says Mercury, Venus has any natural satellites, but all of the other planets have at least one. So we need to choose the correct correlative conjunction. So it's saying Mercury, Venus as any natural satellites, but all of the other planets have at least one. And if we choose the correct correlative conjunction, then we will say neither Mercury nor Venus. So neither Mercury nor Venus has any natural satellite, but all of the other planets have at least one. Right? So it's neither nor. Right? It's neither nor. And we said neither nor. It is used to correct two things that are each untrue. We're going to complete the next sentence by using the correct correlative conjunction. You may you may have only one of these souvenirs. So choose the mug, the chain. So we need to choose any of the correlative conjunctions. All right. So if we choose one of these correlative conjunction, then we will say you may have only one of these souvenirs. So choose either the mug or the keychain because now you have a choice. All right, so you have a choice, either or. All right. So let's go to our next one, and then we're going on to our test. We're going to the one last example or sentence or activity, and then we're going to the test. It says, Owen, Kira won first place in the art contest. And if we were to choose the correct answer, right, or the correct correlative conjunction, right, within that sentence, and then we will say neither Owen, right, neither Owen nor Kira won first place in the art contest. So it must have been Ben, which means that not one of them won. So it was probably Brian, sorry, who won the contest. All right, so now we're going to our test. Yes, neither nor. Well done. All right, so now let's go to our test, right? So we're not going to choose also the correct correlative conjunctions, right? Remember we said correlative, it basically comes in pairs, right? It says oatmeal is, do we say, not only delicious for breakfast, but also great for dry skin? Or is it oatmeal is whether delicious for breakfast or great for the skin? Which one is the correct one? Option one or option two? Not only, but also, whether or. All right. So if we were to choose the correct answer, the correct correlative conjunction, right, to complete the sentence, then yes, we will say oatmeal is not only delicious for breakfast, but also great for dry skin. In my country, oatmeal is called jungle oats, and that is correct. So well done. Well done. All right, now we're going to the next one. It says, do we say Owen? Oh, it's okay. Did we say neither Owen nor Kira won first place in the art contest? So it must have been Brian. Or do we say whether Owen or Kira won first place in the art contest? So it must have been Brian. What is the correct correlative conjunctions in order to complete that sentence? Do we say neither nor, or do we say whether or? I'm going to read it again. Do we say neither Owen nor Kira won first place in the art contest, so it must have been Brian? Or do we say whether Owen or Kira won the first place in the art contest, so it must have been Brian? What is the correct correlative conjunction? Once you give me an answer, try to read the answer with the question. Try to read the correlative conjunction with the question or with the sentence. All right. So if we were to choose the correct correlative conjunction, then we can say neither Owen nor Kira won first place in the art contest, so it must have been Brian, meaning not one of them won, not one of them, which means not Owen, not Kira won the art contest, so it probably must have been Brian that won. So we will go with option one, right? So it's neither nor. It shows that not one of them won the art museum or the art contest, right? But Brian did. So the best event of the year was, do we say, the best event of the year was both the art festival and the car show? Or do we say the best event of the year was either the art festival or the car show? Which option are we going to choose? It says the best event of the year was both the art festival and the car show? Or do we say the best event of the year was either the art festival or the car show? So which option is true? Do we say both and either or? All right, so it says the best event of the year was, and read it again. The best event of the year was both the art festival or the car show. Or we can say the best event of the year was either the art festival, or it was the car show. Okay, so since everybody's saying the second option, let's go quickly with the second option, where we say the best event was either the art festival or the car show. So it's like saying it's either one of that was the best event, right? So well done. It's or, either or. So well done, guys. The second option is correct. All right, we need to complete the sentence with the correct correlative conjunction, right? Which says Heather, do we say Heather? Oh, do we say both Heather and Erica live on my street? So the three of us often walk to school together. Or do we say either Heather or Erica live on my street? So the three of us often walk to school together. What is the correct correlative conjunction over there? Is it both and? Is it either or? All right. And if we were to choose the correct one, we will say both and, because we'll say both Heather and Erica live on my street. So the three of us often walk to school together, right? And both and is correct because if it wasn't both and, then it means that this sentence, which this part that says the three of us, wouldn't have been here, right? If it was a choice. So both and, which shows that the three of us walk together. So well done. So the number one was correct. So well done. Yes. All right. Gavin looked up. Gavin looked up whether the Chicago Bulls or the Los Angeles Lakers have won more championships. Or do we say Gavin looked up not only the Chicago Bulls, but also the Los Angeles Lakers had won more championships? So do we say it is option one, or do we say it's option two? Whether or, not only, but also. All right. So if we were to choose the correct one, we'll say Gavin looked up whether the Chicago Bulls or the Los Angeles Lakers had won more championships. All right. So well done, guys. Well done. All right. Let's go to the next one. And you can even see now that with correlative conjunctions, right? It's also where it joins something, right? Or words. It's the same with coordinating conjunctions, right? With coordinating conjunctions, we just have standard words like it's either and, but, or so. That is the standard ones that we do on your level, for example. And then we have our relative conjunction, which is basically joining within pairs, right? All right, so now we're going to fill in the missing correlative conjunction. We're going to fill in the missing correlative conjunction. It says complete the sentence with the correct correlative conjunction, right? And remember, we said that the most common correlative conjunctions are words like both or and that is basically how it's used in pairs to show the relationship between equal parts of a sentence, either two nouns or two verb phrases. So the equal parts or the pairs are either both or and, not only but also, neither nor, either or, whether or, that is our pairs, right? So now we're going to fill in the missing one pair, the one of the pair. All right, so we say male and female skunks give off a smelly spray when threatened. What word are we going to fill in here, or what missing correlative conjunction are we going to fill in here? We say it is male and female skunks give off a smelly spray when threatened. All right, so if we were to choose the correct one, we will say both male, both male and female skunks, they give off a smelly spray when threatened, right? And that is basically to show that things are each true. It shows that, yeah, both males and female skunks, they give off smelly spray when threatened. All right, so we're going to do one more. It says, the the okapi is neither a zebra, a horse. The okapi is neither a zebra, a horse. So we're going to fill in here something. It is an African mammal related to the giraffe. So the okapi is neither a zebra, a horse. It is an African mammal related to the giraffe. What is the correct pair, or the missing one of the pair of the correlative conjunctions that we must fill in there? All right, so if we were to choose the correct one, we can say the okapi is neither a zebra nor a horse, but it is an African mammal that is related to the giraffe. So well done. All right, let's go to the test before we end our lesson. All right, we're going to complete the sentence with the correct correlative conjunction, right? So we're going to basically fill in that missing correlative conjunction. It says, neither the soccer jersey, do we say neither the shorts are big enough for Lexi? Or do we say neither the soccer jersey nor the shorts are big enough for Lexi? Option 1 or option 2? So do we say neither the shorts, neither the soccer jersey, neither the shorts are big enough for Lexi, or do we say neither the soccer jersey nor the shorts are big enough for Lexi? All right, and if we were to choose the correct one, then yes, we will say neither the soccer jersey nor the shorts are big enough for Lexi, meaning not either one of those. Well done. All of the students are either, it's either, it's, all of the students are in either the cafeteria, do we say either the library or the library? Which one is the correct one? Either or. So all of the students are in either the cafeteria, either the library, or do we say all of the students are in either the cafeteria or the library? Either or. What is the correct one? The missing correlative conjunction. All right, and the missing correlative conjunction is or. So we will say all of the students are in either the cafeteria or we are in the library. So well done. Or is correct. Trevor's favorite sport is either ice hockey, either golf, or do we say Trevor's favorite sport is either ice hockey or golf? What is the correct correlative, missing correlative conjunction? All right, so we can say Trevor's favorite sport is either ice hockey or it is golf. It's like he's got a choice. It's either or. It's either ice hockey or golf. Well done. Right? Well done. Let's do the last one and then we're done. Do we say both the violin and the violin and the viola are held under the jaw, the jaw, sorry, or do we say and the violin and the viola are held under the jaw? All right, so we will say both the violin and the viola are held under the jaw. So well done. Well done, everybody. So that is basically the end of our lesson on correlative conjunction. And remember, there's a difference between coordinating conjunctions that we did in our previous lesson and our correlative conjunctions, right? So well done, grade 5, for interacting. And also just thank you very much for at least, interacting with the lesson or with me and the lesson. So we are now coming to the end of our lesson. I really hope that you had a good session. Till next time. Goodbye. All right. And well done, Rose. Well done. I'm glad you want to learn. So well done. Okay. Goodbye, guys.